The Washington Wizards draft Alex Sarr with the second overall pick. Is this a franchise player? Find out next. So yeah, man, the second overall pick, the draft just happened the other night as I'm recording this. They take Alex Sarr with the second overall pick. Zachary Richashar goes first overall to the Atlanta Hawks. There was a lot of reports that apparently he turned down workouts with the Hawks. Like I talked about Alex Sarr turned down workouts with the Hawks and basically wanted to play for the Wizard, which is something. Honestly, I don't think I've heard in a long time. So I just downloaded this roster somebody made. So if some of this stuff is wrong or bad, don't get on me. I just downloaded the roster. Like I said, I'm going to just rebuild the Wizards today. Find out how we can do. They traded for Malcolm Brogdon. That was part of the Denny trade. Still confused with them trading Denny. I thought he had a breakout year this year. I thought maybe, he could turn into something for them. But they sent him away for Malcolm Brogdon and a couple picks. So right now the team looks like Malcolm Brogdon, Jordan Poole, Bub Carrington, Jared Butler, the two, Corey Kispert, Bilal Coulibaly, Landry Shamet, Johnny Davis. We don't really have a three. Kyle Kuzma still on the team right now. Keyshawn George is here. Alex Sarr, Marvin Bagley, Rashawn Holmes, Tristan Vucevic, and then Eugene. Okay. Basically, this team has some stuff I want to move on from. We'll go here. We'll bring it to I don't really know yet. So some people want to move. Brogdon's a guy I want to move, but we might actually play him until the trade deadline. Kispert, I'm fine with. We need to bring in a three. Kuzma's a guy at the trade deadline we probably move on from as well. Jordan Poole, I'd like to move on, but again, with his contract that's 30 to 32 to 34, I'm going to try to be somewhat realistic for this. We just might not be able to move Jordan Poole until year 3 of this, when he's on the last year of his contract. Marvin Bagley, Bilal Coulibaly is a guy I need to play. I'm actually going to move him down to the 3, just so that way he gets some play time, and he goes up to a 79 overall, so that helps us pretty good. He was rookie last year. Had, again, pretty good rookie season for, being a guy that's more of a defensive guy than he is a offensive guy. Hybrid defenders would have him here as 2K. Yeah, I like him starting much, much more. Get him some play time. Corey Kispert's a guy, like I said, I 25 already. He's not going to progress much more. Maybe at the trade deadline we move him. Maybe he just ends up being a bench piece for us. I'm not really sure. What is his contract looking like? This is last year of his contract. Okay, Kuzma has got 3 years, but it's it goes down, so maybe we move on from him. Jordan Poole, we already talked about. Marvin Bagley, the last year of his contract, maybe. And then Shamet, Rashawn Holmes. We're moving on from Rashawn Holmes because I want to get Keyshawn George some playing time. I want to get Bub Carrington some play time. Tristan Vucevic, I don't know 2K wise if he's ever going to progress to the point where he can be great. So off the bench we have a point guard, a center right now. We're going to move on from Shamet, Holmes, so it can be Keyshawn, or our bench can be Jordan Poole, Marvin Bagley, Keyshawn George, and Bub Carrington. I think I like that. So let's look for some trades here. Let's see. Rashawn Holmes, $12 million, and then Shaman's $11 million. It's $23 million. It's Brook Lopez. I don't really know. I'm kind of looking for picks. I don't know if we can get a pick out of this. That would just be kind of cool to move on from these guys. Chris Paul is interesting. Bring him back to the Wizards. And then that we have. What if I take off Shamet, put Vucevic in the trade? Now we got a young guy that maybe gets us a pick. Duncan Robinson in the second doesn't really. This look like pretty much the same trades for the most part. So I'm not in love with anything here. Do I just go ahead and do the Duncan Robinson in the second round pick? And then do I just go ahead and flip Duncan Robinson? Do I flip Duncan Robinson? He'd be cool for us off the bench. He's got 2 years. He's got this year, and then a team option for $19 million. Maybe we just use Duncan Robinson this year. And then obviously move on from Shamet. And then maybe, I don't know if he fits. He definitely doesn't fit long term, though. That's where I'm kind of you know what I mean? Johnny Davis is not going to be on this team, so let's see if I can just throw a trade for him out here. See if I can. Again, I'm still looking for a pick. Mitchell Robinson in second. That's just not something that the Knicks are going to be interested in. This wouldn't make sense for the Suns either. Nothing here. I want to give up a first round pick for that. Maybe I just say screw it and I just take Shaman out of the rotation. But let's see, Keyshawn George up there, Bub Carrington, and it's a 10. Get him about 11, 14. I guess Duncan Robinson, I'm going to get Alex Sarr 32 minutes, Kuzma 30, 31. Yeah. Then I'll throw this down to Bub Carrington as well. Game 1, let's see how this team plays. Like I said, At the trade deadline, Brogdon and Kyle Kuzma are probably gone. We lost to the Pacers. Brogdon 19-3-2, Corey Kispert 18, Sarr 17-13, 2 blocks, 5 for 11, 1 from 1. Okay, 5 offensive rebounds. Duncan Robinson came in and hit 4 threes right away. Kyle Kuzma had a rough game. Bilal Coulibaly 4 blocks. Bub Carrington 6-3-2. Kashan George 1, 2, and 4 assists. Yeah, let's go ahead to the trade deadline, and like I said, we'll see about moving on for some guys there. Trade deadline, we are 13-37, which, yeah, I mean, pretty much what I expected. Kuzma is, let's look at his stats, see if he's having a good season, we can maybe move on from him. 17, 6, and 4, okay. Brogdon having a good season, definitely has some trade value. Poole, whatever. Bilal Coulibaly, 8 points, 3.5 rebounds. Yeah, it's going to technically be him as a rookie because it's just the way the game is right now. Corey Kispert, 15 points. That's great. Alex Sarr, 15 points, 10.5 rebounds, about a steal a game, 2 blocks per game. Is shooting bad because he's shooting threes. This game is what it is. This game is what it is. Bub Carrington, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting pretty damn well. And then Kashan George, about 5 points, rebound and a half, 2.5 assists. Yeah, I can definitely take this. So, yeah, we're definitely looking. Let's look here at Team Intel. We are selling teams that are buying that have cap space. Kuzma, they lost Tyrese Maxey. Kuzma, do I give them Brogdon or Kuzma? They have Jared McCain. They have Valanciunas at the 4. Interesting. They're 11th in the conference. They don't have any cap space there. I'm looking for, like I said, teams with cap space. And 6th, they're rebuilding. I mean, I could give these guys Malcolm Brogdon. Can I? Yeah. Let's see if I can get a trade for the Clippers for Malcolm Brogdon here. Zubac, Terrence Mann. Is there anybody? Trey and Terrence Mann. Is there anybody here on the team I'm really, really looking for? Not really, but you know what? I think I might be able to just like. What if I put Malcolm Brogdon in a trade finder? $22 million is kind of a lot of money. And there's some teams I'd like to trade him to. Obviously, the 76ers are one. We get Ricky Council. Not a lot there. I prefer a pick if we possibly could. Then there's the Clippers, Terrence Mann, PJ Tucker. What if, like, can you give us a 2027? No picks. I cannot get a pick from them, so I don't really want to do that then because I feel like I need a pick, at least one first-round pick, and a Malcolm Brogdon trade. I mean, he's on the last year of his deal, which is definitely going to hurt them to a degree. Do I take a Ricky Council, and then can you guys give me a Raptors pick? Can we do that? And they're not, the game's like frozen. We're not interested in a trade counteroffer. They want Kyle Kuzma. If you're giving me Kyle Kuzma, I need Fontecchio to be in this trade. And then give me, can I get another first-round pick, a Clippers pick? I can't do that. What about 2 seconds? Can I do this? Malcolm Brogdon and Kyle Kuzma for Ricky Council, and then we swap, and we get a Toronto pick. Sure, we need to move on from both of them, so I'm not really upset about that. I know some people might not like that, but that helps the 76ers. They're in the 11th seed right now. They're trying to make the play-in. Bringing in Brogdon and Kuzma is going to be actually really good for them. Jordan Poole, Kispert, Bilal, Kashan George, Alex Sarr, Duncan Robinson, Marvin Bagley, Fontecchio. I do not want playing. Actually, let's go ahead and make this a 9-man rotation and just bump Fontecchio out. I might actually just retrade him and see if I can, because I kind of want Ricky Council to be playing a little bit now that I'm thinking about it. So trade finder for Fontecchio, and then what if I throw Duncan Robinson in there? Does that? I just don't really know if I want him around here long term. And we're not really getting picks. That is something that sucks. Oneka would be cool. He's got a 4-year, $62 million. He would just be a backup. He would definitely just be a backup, but like I wouldn't be too upset with something like that. Ben Simmons, no. CJ McCollum, no. Wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I think Jaden McDaniels, maybe they use that for cap purposes, but then like we don't really want to bring in that. I think I'm actually gonna do Oneka, Bruno Fernando. We move on from, they get 2 shooters over there on the Hawks. I don't know what their center rotation looks like, but I like Oneka. I can move on from Marvin Bagley now and maybe look. I don't really know what I'm looking for. With Marvin Bagley. Maybe, like I said, maybe we just get a pick out of it, and that'd be kind of cool. My game's like lagging. Do you guys see this on the screen? I can't really tell if you do or not. Yeah. Can you just give me some type of pick? No, they're just not. Terrence Mann, Kobe Buffkin. I would just take a first round pick, and you can have them. Rui and a first round pick would be interesting. I might end up just going back to that one. Ruin a first-round pick looks like it's going to be the move. And what pick is that going to be? I didn't even pay attention to what pick that was going to be. 2027 Knicks pick. He's on a Knicks. Okay. So that leaves us rotation of Rui's in there. Jordan Poole, Corey Kispert, Bilal, Rui. What's Rui's contract? Oh, we brought him back. I just realized that. We brought him back to the Wizards. What's his contract looking like? I didn't pay attention to that too much. 17 and 18. Okay. Alex Sarr, Onyeka, Bub Carrington, Kyson George, Ricky Council. I like this a little bit more. I think I'll just, let's see here. I'll have to sign somebody in free agency just because Kyle Lowry, Markelle Fultz are all free agents, which is kind of nuts. Those guys deserve a job. Okay. That looks like, yeah, I like that. Alex Sarr, Onyeka. Let's play with the minutes here. Ricky Council, I'm not too worried about. You guys getting 19, 22. Onyeka, 26. Alex Sarr gets 33. Rui, 29. Bilal gets 31. Yeah. Now I can give it the rest to 21, 23. And then I'll give 14 to Ricky Council. Let's see game one after that trade deadline. Let's see how things look for us. We play the Boston Celtics, who are notoriously not great in 2K, but we do lose. Tatum gives us 25. Derek White, Porzingis, Pritchard. Klay Thompson is on that team. Okay, Alex Sarr, 21 and 18 with a block, 2 steals. Corey Kispert, Rui's first game, 11, 1 and 1. Okay, Jordan Poole just being whatever. Ricky Council, 8 points, 1 of 3 shooting. Onyeka, 6 and 8. Yeah, we'll go to the end of the season and look for next season. Season 1, Luka MVP. Alex Sarr, Rookie of the Year, 15.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, assist and a half, a steal, 2 blocks per game. Still didn't shoot the ball well. Josh Hart, 6th Man of the Year. Vic DePoy, Jalen Johnson, Most Improved. Kevin Durant, Clutch Play of the Year, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year. We are the Wizards. We're going to probably have nobody on any of these teams. Maybe defensive teams. No, for rookie team, Alex Sarr. We also have Bub Carrington, who had, I'm assuming, a pretty decent season then. Let's see here. 9 points, 3.5 rebounds, about 3 assists. Shot pretty well. Yeah, Bub Carrington, a great season for him. We were not in the playoffs. We were really bad. We won like, how many games did we win? I didn't even pay attention. It was 18 and 64. That was one of the worst seasons of all time. It's got to be. I don't know what the record's going to be. We have Knicks, Mavericks in the finals, and the Knicks with Jalen Brunson winning finals MVP. LeBron retires for the Hornets. Okay, you know what? You can go, man. That's disgusting. We're going to reject all of these. Draft lottery. I think we have our first round pick, right? The Rockets have our pick. We have Toronto's. Is that protected, though? The Wizards have 5. We also have 8. We have 5, 8, 10. And then, do we have anything else? 5, 8, and 10. We could maybe use that to trade up again. We're going to keep Brian Keefe. Okay, I'm not really familiar with him. We're going to keep him for one more year. Let's look at the scouting report before we get too deep into this scouting. Prospect scouting, a small forward, Jackie Clayton. Let's see, LeBron James. Okay, can't shoot. Playmaking's okay. He's an inside scorer with some decent defense. Clay Foster's a center. We don't really need him. 22, 21. The LeBron James ceiling makes me feel like we have to trade up to number 1. We've got to, right? We've got to try to find number 1. We have picks. I just got to find out now who has it. I mean, we have 5, 8, and something else, and 10. There's no way that doesn't get us the first overall pick, right? I mean, that guy's going to be LeBron. He has LeBron James potential. He can't shoot the ball at all, which might hurt the spacing of this team. The Spurs, let's say 5 and 8. What is 5 and 8? Does 5 and 8 get it to us? No, I'll give you 10. 5, 8, and 10. Boom. We have the first overall pick. We're taking Jackie Clayton. LeBron James ceiling 6'9", 229 out of Wake Forest. Come on, man. That is a small forward. I know we have Bilal. But, like, come on, man. That's going to be 79 overall. Looks like the highest drafted player in this class. We nailed it. We have a couple second-round guys I'm not worried about. That guy was a 74. I just realized that. Oh, well. Was he not? Oh, well. It is what it is. Team player options. Bilal Coulibaly is coming back. Landry Shamet, Johnny Davis, you guys are out of here. Qualifying offers, we're not going to give it to anybody. We're trying to save as much money as possible. So for agency, we have Jordan Poole, Bub Carrington, no shooting guards, Bilal, Jackie Clayton, Rui, Kyson George, Onyeka, and Alex Sarr. Okay. I'm looking, obviously, for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just really looking for a shooting guard right now. And that is going to be letting, I mean, Corey Kispert, how much money does Corey Kispert want? He wants 7. He's restricted as well. Maybe we just let him get an offer and we match it. Like I said, I want to kind of keep this realistic. From the Clippers, we're going to go ahead and match it. 3 years, $22 million. Klay Thompson, KCP, Duncan. Yeah, these guys just don't really make a lot of sense for us, but I think we have our rotation. I think Jordan Poole's a guy that could be moved on. Same with Rui, depending on how this goes. So let me just go ahead and fill out this roster. Now, going into Season 2, Alex Sarr goes up 4 to an 82 overall. Bilal Coulibaly goes up 5. Part of that's because we made him a small 4, but he's an 82 as well. Kind of getting an outside shot with him as well. Jordan Poole stays the same, but his 3 points go up a little bit. Corey Kispert goes up 1. 3-pointers go up. Rui goes up 1. We get 2 from Bub Carrington. I was hoping a little bit more. And 1 from Kai St. George. So our Alex Sarr went up a good bit, but our other 2 rookies didn't really. They might just end up being bench pieces for us. But you know what? If you can get a starting center and 2 bench pieces out of 1 draft, and I think you as the Wizards, you're pretty damn happy about that. So again, it's gonna be Jordan Poole, Corey, Bilal Coulibaly, Rui, Alex Sarr, Onyeka, Jackie Clayton, Bub Carrington, Kai St. George as our bench. Now, small 6'9". Do I maybe like if I put Bilal at the 2? I know our shooting's gonna struggle at that point in time though, because Bilal's got an 81. What does he do at his shooting guard? He goes down to an 80 from an 82, which it is what it is. He's going to be the same overall as Corey Kispert. He's going to have better defense. But I just think that way it allows us to have Jordan Poole and then Bilal. So it's better defense. That's better defense than we're getting in that backcourt. Johnny Clayton, our first overall pick. Rui, yeah. I like this. I like that a little bit better. 22, 28, 34... 30, yeah, we'll give them both 35. Bilal's going to get 30, 32. We want Bilal, Alex Sarr, and Johnny Clayton are the 3 that we're really looking to build this team. And let's see, game 1, we lose by quite a bit. Alex Sarr, 25-7, 1-2-2. Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly, 15-4-2. We didn't shoot the ball that well. Onyeka, Johnny Clayton, his first ever game. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, 3 for 11. Let's look at this a little bit. Shot tendencies, Alex Sarr. 2K just does a bad job with this, so I'm gonna update it. You can be mad at that, but I don't really care. We got to get some people shooting the ball. Some people shooting the ball less. Corey Kispert, 75. We're gonna go ahead and put you up to an 85, down to an 80, and then up to a 65. Let's see if that works out a little bit better. We take on the Nuggets and we lose by a lot. It's Jokic. Jordan Poole had a good game. Let's see. Where's our guy Clayton? 11, 6, 7, 4, 5. He's not shooting well. He's rebounding, he's assisting, he cannot shoot the ball. That's a struggle. Let's just go to the trade deadline. Trade deadline, we are 16-35, so not much better. Alex Sarr, 19 points, 11 rebounds. He's having a better season. He's definitely having a better season. Onyeka, as a backup, is doing his thing. Corey Kispert's points going down, but he went to the bench. Jordan Poole, I've got to move on from Jordan Poole. Bilal is having 13.5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Shooting's a little bit better, still not great. Rui, it's also a guy we probably move on from. Johnny Clayton, our first overall pick, 15 points, about 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal and a half, a little over a block. Shooting decently. Bub Carrington, 10 points, 4 assists. He's not shooting well from 3, but we can work on that. And then Kai St. George, 6 points. This is pretty much what he's going to be. I'm hoping that shooting goes up a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'm looking. Jordan Poole, 2 years, $32 million. I'm looking for another point guard. Obviously, Drew Holiday in a first-round pick, Jordan Poole in a first-round pick for Drew Holiday. Maybe they want to get younger, but that doesn't really make sense for them. Like, that would be dope for us, but it would just be, like, literally just for, like, 1 or 2 years. And what if we do? We do have, we have our pick. We have a Knicks 2027 pick. Does that maybe entice things up for somebody else? There's still Drew Holiday. There's Ricochet. They're not going to do that. Terry Rozier, no. Still, I mean, they just traded for DeJounte Murray in real life, but I don't know if it's updated on this game yet. So that just might not make sense for them. No, they do have DeJounte Murray. And then they have D'Lo. And then they have Dennis Schroeder. And then they have Jordan Hawkins. So then I understand why they want to get rid of CJ, but it wouldn't make sense in them bringing in Jordan Poole. Like, that just wouldn't make any sense at all. Knicks 2027. How about our 2027? You get 2 picks. We're probably going to be bad. There's still Drew Holiday. Reed Shepard. They're not going to do that. I might do Drew Holiday. We get Karis LeVert in a trade. Listen, the Celtics are not in the playoffs, so they want to move on from the older player, get somebody younger. Drew Holiday is going to be great for us. I understand we're in the same spot, but it kind of just makes a little bit more sense for us. Karis LeVert is a guy that's got to get moved on from because he just doesn't fit the team right now. There's no offense to him, he just doesn't fit what we want to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and trade him, see if I can just get a random pick. That's really like Nunez in a second round pick. You can go to the Clippers. You could probably play with the Clippers, man, because you just aren't going to play here. I like this lineup a little bit better. I do. Bilal Coulibaly, I still want playing over Corey Kispert. With Onyeka and Corey Kispert coming off our bench, I like that a little bit more. I'm going to get Bilal up to 30, 33, 30, 34, 28, 34, 27, 23, 18, 13. That makes us a little bit better. Drew Holiday, how many years is Drew Holiday? Drew Holiday's got one more season, so he could be our starting point guard next season, and maybe that'll help us be better because we got like a real point guard. And obviously, our rookie team, we have Jackie Clayton and nobody else. We are 31-51, so we were a little bit better. We had 13 more wins than last season, so unfortunately, like I said, I do 3 years. This rebuild they might need more than 3 years. They might need like a 5-year rebuild, but I'm not doing that. We're so late in the 2K cycle. I'm going to go kind of all out. We have a Bucks Thunder's finals. The Thunder win. Shea's the finals MVP. Al Horford, Brook Lopez retire. We're going to go to league meetings, make sure all this is rejected. It is. Draft lottery. We should still have. Do we still have a pick? We are the Wizards. The Rockets have our pick at 6. And it looks like we have no picks. That's okay. That's okay. Staff signing. We're going to try to bring in a guy. We have Neil Reed, Michael Stauffer, obviously, would be cool. Jason Kidd, Mark Daigneault isn't great in this game, so screw it. Let's bring in the guy. Let's bring in Michael Stauffer, man. He's in the game for a reason. That's who we need to help. The Wizards need Michael Stauffer. Let's see if we can do any trades. Obviously, Onyeka could be a guy. Corey Kispert, and we have no other contracts. What does Corey Kispert give us? I mean, Jaden Hardy in the second-round pick would be interesting. We don't want Jordan Poole back. Lonzo in a second-round pick. Isaiah Stewart. Yeah, I'm not loving this. I mean, Cody Williams would be cool, but that's just completely out of the realm of possibility. I'm not liking anything here. Obi Toppin would be cool in a second-round pick. Obi Toppin. Let's bring Obi Toppin to the team because does that fit what we need? Am I completely forgetting about somebody? We don't need anybody here. Let's look at this team. We have our point guards, 2 or 3, 4. Obi Toppin. Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to move on from Rui. So we'll have Obi Toppin and Kyson George there. And then our centers. Yeah, I feel better about that. We're going to accept everybody. They're all coming back for the final season of this. Qualifying offers, we have nobody. So let's look at our actual team here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means we are looking for just a scoring wing. Just a guy that can score the ball. Rui, like I said, I enjoyed having you here. It just doesn't matter. Anthony Simons will be interesting. Jaden Ivey, he's restricted. Bogdan, Benedict Matherin's also restricted. Zach, he shouldn't be here. Lou Dort's not really the bucket that I'm looking for. Not really the bucket. Anthony Simons could go nuts. But I don't like that backcourt of Drew and Anthony. Never mind. I do like that backcourt. I do like that backcourt. Because we have the defense, then we have the scoring. It looks like we're going to sign Anthony Simons. We bring in Anthony Simons, which is, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so let's go ahead and fill out the roster. Going into year 3 of this rebuild, the final year, Drew Holiday does drop 1. Alex Sarr goes up to an 85. Jackie Clayton's up to an 85. He's more all around. 1 for Onyeka, 1 for Obi. Bilal drops because that's going to be made him a shooting guard. Bub Carrington goes up 2. Yeah. Karis LeVert doesn't drop. So I guess we're just going to have to, not play him because we still want Kyson George. We might end up making another trade here before this season starts because I don't know if this team's a championship. Actually, I'm telling you, this team is not a championship contender, not in the slightest. Drew Holiday, Anthony Simons, Jackie Clayton, Obi Toppin, Alex Sarr. This team definitely could fight for the playoffs with Onyeka, Bilal, and then Bub Carrington. Let's see here. What if I make a trade that's like a Karis LeVert and Kyson George? That's only said like $7 to $8 million. I understand that might not go crazy. So what if I gave in nope, not the second round pick. Can I do any picks here? 2029 Wizards first round pick. Probably doesn't have too much. A star to have. Yeah, we want kind of like a 3-4. You know what I mean? Like more of a like a Tobias, not Tobias Harris. I'm not going to do a first round pick for Tobias Harris. Not doing that. Okay, well, let's see if I can build a trade. Let's see. We have a Karis LeVert, who again, it's not making as much money as I would have liked. Actually, no, Aneka is making 16. Maybe we do that, and then we put in a Kyson George. What if I trade Finder that first? Because I'm not great at building my own trades. I like Aneka, but $16 million for just a backup center is probably not great for us. Chris Middleton. I mean, there's Kyle Kuzma back. Do we do Darius Garland? But that doesn't really make sense for us. Looking for a guy that can come off the bench. Jaime. What has he been doing? 12 points. Trey Murphy, and Rui. Trey Murphy is gotta be the guy, right? Unless somebody else comes in here that just blows me away. Denny, we can bring Denny back. I'm bringing Denny back. It's probably unrealistic, but we're bringing Denny back, man. I like that. Drew Holiday, Bilal, Clayton. What? What trade did I do the Denny trade? No, what? Wizards trade Onyeka, Kyson George, and a first round pick, but it doesn't even tell me. It doesn't tell me what for. I think the game just screwed up. I don't think I made the trade. Go back and look at maybe I did, but interesting. Okay, so Alex Sarr, Anthony Simons, Obi Toppin. I like our 7-man. That bothers me. I don't remember what. I must be tripping out in ways I can't even believe right now. I like Bub, Karis LeVert, Nick Richards. I guess I'm looking for another center. I guess like Nick Richards is cool, but is there anything I can get that's better? I mean, there was Case of Wallace, but that's just not gonna make sense. We have no first round picks we can trade, huh? What if I just give you a Bulls and a Warriors second round pick? I think the game screwed up. I do not think I made that trade. Maybe I did. I don't think I made that trade. Do I just do Josh Green in the first round pick and then turn around and put that into Trade Finder? I think that's $14 million plus a Kings first round pick, 2028 Kings first round pick. That's got to get me a decent center, right? Isaiah Hartenstein is probably going to be it. Yeah, Isaiah Hartenstein and a second round pick. Maybe I can then flip that for something even better. Yeah, dude, I like this way more. We're going to go down to a 9-man rotation. Drew Holiday, Bilal Coulibaly, Jackie Clayton. Not a lot of shooting here. Kuzma, Sarr, Simons, Toppin, Hartenstein, Bub Carrington. It's a deep team. It's 9-man deep of like good players. Just don't know if it's a championship level team, right? Drew Holiday making $33 million is not great. What if I put Drew Holiday in the Trade Finder? What can I maybe get for that? Darius Garland, who just had a 18.6 assist, 14.5 assist. Okay. Darius Garland tends to do me weird. DeMar DeRozan. I think I'm going to trade for DeMar DeRozan just because he's an 87 overall. Higher overall, you guys know how 2K is. This got unrealistic, I understand that. But then we're going to trade. We might rock with DeMar DeRozan. I don't know if I've ever had DeMar DeRozan on a team. It might actually just be kind of cool to have DeMar DeRozan. Now, the problem is we don't really have a point guard. And I don't know if we're going to... There's D'Lo. D'Lo with Bilal in the backcourt might not actually be that bad. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. This team got really screwed up all of a sudden. But you know what? It's the same overall. We now have D'Lo, Bilal, Jackie Clayton. We're going to make DeMar... Can I figure out what I'm doing here? If we make DeMar a power forward... I don't love that. I think I'm just going to play DeMar... I'm just going to play DeMar at the 4. D'Lo, Coulibaly, Jackie Clayton, DeMar, Alex Sarr, Anthony Simons, Obi Toppin, Hartenstein, Bub Carrington. Yeah, you know what? This team ain't going to be that bad, man. This team is not going to be that bad. I think I'll look at the tendencies here. I don't know. I don't think this is a championship team. I don't. We'll look at it, the trade deadline. Maybe we look and flip DeMar and D'Lo again. But game one, we play the Orlando Magic. We win by 6. Clayton 25, 5, and 4. We got to see this LeBron. We got to see this LeBron come out. Anthony Simons 22, 3, 2, and 1. Alex Sarr had a good game. Didn't shoot well, but that kind of happens. Obi Toppin, Carrington, Koulibaly. DeMar DeRozan sucked. Okay, trade deadline. Here we come. Okay, 20 and 30, which is better. We're probably close to the play-in tournament. And DeMar DeRozan, 17 points. Okay, Alex Sarr, stats went down, but he's like the third option now. Jackie Clayton's having a pretty good season. Still not shooting the best from 3. Anthony Simons. D'Lo's probably got to go. I'm probably just going to move D'Lo. And do I maybe move DeMar? I mean, $35 million for DeMar. I know I'm throwing this team around a lot, but I think it could be easy. Darius Garland, what's he kind of having? 18 points, 8 assists. I think I maybe just Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen is definitely going to be the guy. Jalen Williams, Cat. He's. I've got to do Cat. It's got to be Cat. We give up Kelly Olynyk. That's fine with me. I don't give a damn. Okay, let's look at his tendencies because he's not shooting the ball nearly as much as you would like. That's going to go up to like a 95. Cat, we need you taking shots for this team. I like that front court, actually. Defensive. We got scoring. I don't like our backcourt as much now. That it's D'Lo and what can I get for D'Lo? Can I just get like I can go like, but I'm not giving up Bub Carrington. There's Naz Reid. I mean, Naz Reid doesn't fit what we need, but then I could just turn around and flip him. Anthony Black, it would be interesting. Lonzo, I think I might just go for like a high overall and then turn around and flip him. Second round pick, D'Lo, second round pick for Naz Reid, and then we just turn around and take Naz Reid back into the trade funder. $12 million has got to get us something better. I mean, obviously there's D'Lo again. I hope it gives us something better, or else we're still stuck without a point guard. And I'm not loving any of that. Okay. Nope. I can't do any. Okay. I can do a swap Wizards pick with the 76er, Wizards 76er swap pick. I just need a point guard, man. Please give me a point guard. Keegan Murray, Trey Jones. I don't love Trey Jones being our starting point guard if we're trying to win a championship. But I don't really know what else is here. Cason Wallace, and I'm getting a first-round pick. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put him in a trade finder just to see. I know it's not a lot of money, so it probably won't matter. Can I do any other picks? Probably not, right? Okay, 2 first-round picks, Cason Wallace. It's got to give me Kristaps and Derek White. Brandon Miller. We lose Bub Carrington in that deal, which is something I don't love because we need... Kristaps isn't making any money. I don't care. The game must be buggy. I don't care. It's going to make him tough to trade because he's making literally zero money. But we're going to put them back in a trade finder. Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs might be our starting point guard. That's defense. We need defense. He brings defense. If I can maybe find anything else, but if not, I think I'd be happy with that. Amin Thompson and Reed Shepard. Franz. I got to do that. Amin Thompson, Reed Shepard, welcome to the team. Our lineup's now going to be Amin Thompson, Anthony Simons, Jackie Clayton, Cat, Alex Sarr is really unhappy. Interesting. Obi Toppin, Bilal, Isaiah Hartenstein, Reed Shepard. Yeah. Oh, this team is built to win. Let's make the playoffs, man. Luka, third MVP. Anders, Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, also goes to Anders, Depoy, Vic, Donovan Clingan, most improved, Devin Booker, Tyronn Lue, Joshua Burgess. Wizards, we probably are still going to have nobody. Amin Thompson, All-NBA 13, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 8.5 assists. Can't shoot the ball. It is what it is. Amin Thompson, all defensive first team. We probably have no rookies, right? Yeah, we didn't draft anybody, and we didn't make the playoffs. Damn. What am I talking about? We are not in the Western Conference. We're in the Eastern Conference, and we made it as the plan. Okay, this is our year. Amin Thompson, we saw Cat, 19 points, okay. Jackie Clayton, about 19 points, 5.5 rebounds, 5 assists. Shot, Anthony Simons had a pretty decent year. Alex Sarr was upset Probably because his minutes went down because we got so many different people in here. Bilal Coulibaly, I'm happy with. We are taking on the Miami Heat in the first round, who have Craig Porter Jr., Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Jaime, and Bam. There's no way. There's no way we lose. We are the better team. We are the better team. We're going to drop down to an 8-man. They want to put Bilal in. They want more defense. A lot of defense with scoring off the bench. I can get down with that. Come on. We've got to win 2 games to get into the playoffs. Then you never know. You never know what's going to happen at that point in time. We are in Miami. First quarter, we are down. Let's go into halftime with a big run. We're down by 11. We're not scoring the ball, which is something that I kind of was afraid of with Bilal being in our lineup. 8-point game, 3-point game. They're running away with it. We lose 97-106. Jackie Clayton, 21. Didn't shoot well. Cat, Amon Thompson. Yeah. Anthony Simons probably should have been on the court more. Well, it's going to do it. I understand. We only do 3-year rebuilds. You give this team 1 or 2 more years, I think we're actually going to be comfortably in the playoffs. Knicks, Nuggets, finals, and the Knicks win again. Julius Randle is your finals MVP. That's going to do it, man. Like I said, 3 years. We really threw this team around. Amon Thompson, Cat, Alex Sarr, Jackie Clayton, Anthony Simons, Bilal, Obi Toppin. This is a solid 9-man rotation. In fact, we couldn't even make the playoffs. It's kind of crappy. It is actually pretty crappy, but that's the team. Alex Sarr, I think he's going to be really, really good for this team. They're going to be building around him, man, because I think Kuzma's going to be gone. Denny's already gone. Jordan Poole maybe is there for a year or 2 more. Then he's going to be gone. Alex Sarr is really going to be that guy. I don't know if he's going to be as good as the last freshman that just came over, but at that point, it doesn't matter. You just need somebody great. Go check out the podcast, Time Out with J&G, every Wednesday, every Saturday. We're back on schedule now after the finals are over, the NBA playoffs are over. We can finally start doing things real again. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. Peace.